Welcome dear children to this session. Now, today I am going to start a new chapter in geography. Children, before I start this new chapter, please take your geography book and sit with yourself so that you are able to follow all the points which are discussed in the video. After watching the video, you are supposed to read the points given in the book. So, I proceed with chapter 10, page 112. Please open your book and listen to the explanation of this chapter. Now, when we talk about natural vegetation, you can see in and around yourself there are trees, grasses and bushes which are growing all by themselves. That is, there is no human interference in growing of these trees and grasses and bushes. So these vegetations which are being grown by without the interference of human being is known as natural vegetation. Natural vegetation is blessing from the nature, but unfortunately man is misusing this natural vegetation and it is depleting the forest cover in our country because of its because of residential purposes, because of industrial and agricultural development. India is blessed to have 47,000 different species of plant and about 15,000 species of flowering plants. Now children, as I told you that people are using this, they are depleting these forest cover. So a country is supposed to have 1/3 of its land under forest cover. But unfortunately, India is only having 19% of its land under forest cover, which is not good for ecological balance. When we talk about the natural vegetation distribution in our country, children, in the previous chapter, we have seen the different physical units of India. Now, those physical units of India plays a vital role in determining the climate and rainfall distribution in different parts of our country. So, the natural vegetation is totally depend upon the type of rainfall which is there in different parts of our country. We say that the natural vegetation depends on certain factors like climate, rainfall distribution, relief, etc. So on the basis of that, in our country there are different types of natural vegetation which are tropical evergreen rainforest, monsoon type of forest, dry deciduous and scrub or thorn forest, semi-desert and desert vegetation, tidal forest or mangrove forest, and mountain forest or alpine vegetation. Now we are going to deal one by one of these forest types of natural vegetation in detail. Now the first is your tropical evergreen rainforest. As the name itself tells you, children, this type of forest is found in an areas where the rainfall is more than 200 centimeters. The climate of this region is hot and humid. The trees which are found here, they are evergreen trees. They do not shed their leaves. The trees are tall and evergreen, and so they are also known as evergreen forest. Hardwood trees are found in these forests like rubber, bamboo, ironwood, mahogany, coconut, etc. This type of forest is found on the slopes of Western Ghats and the northeastern region, the Tarai region of the Himalayas, and in the Andaman group of islands. The second type of forest which is found in our country is your monsoon type of forest, which is also known as the deciduous type of forest. Why it is known as a deciduous type of forest? Because this particular forest shed their leaves during the dry summer and the dry winter conditions. So that is why it is known as the deciduous type of forest. This forest is found in the areas where the rainfall is about 100 to 200 centimeters. So it is found on the western and northeastern slopes of Deccan Plateau and on the lower slopes of the Himalayan mountains. These forests are also in the parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, West Bengal and Karnataka. The main trees found in this forest are sandalwood, teak, sal, deodar, shisham, etc. The third type of vegetation which is found in your country is your dry deciduous forest and scrub or thorn vegetation. Children, this type of forest is found in an areas where the rainfall is about 50 to 100 centimeters. The leaves of these forests, they form spines so that they can reduce the loss of water. As the rainfall is less there, so they have adapted themselves in this way so that there is they can reduce the loss of water. The short scrubs and thorny plants like kikar and babool are found in this area. This type of vegetation is found in southeast Rajasthan, parts of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Central Deccan Plateau, Haryana, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. The next is your semi-desert and desert vegetation. This type of vegetation is found in an areas where the rainfall is less than 50 centimeters. The trees of this type of vegetation or this type of forest, they are having long roots and also fleshy stem to store water. They are found in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Karnataka and Haryana. The trees are the thorny bushes, acacia or khajur which are found here. Next is your tidal or mangrove forest. Tidal or mangrove forest is also known as the littoral forest, which means the forest on the seashore. This type of forest, that is the tidal forest or the mangrove forest or the littoral forest, by any one of the name you can know. They are found in the deltaic part of the river Ganga, Brahmaputra, Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi and in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Children, the mangrove type of forest have a special characteristics that the roots of these trees which are found in this forest, they are actually extended above, they are vertically extended above the surface, and these roots, they have special pores which enable them to breathe outside. You know, when there is high tide in these areas, the extended roots which are outside, they are able to breathe during the high tides. So Sundarbans or the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta in West Bengal is one of the example. This particular Sundarban is named after Sundari tree which is found there. Sundari tree has its own characteristics. It is very hard and durable, and this tree is used in boat making. The last type of vegetation according to the syllabus and which is mentioned in your book is mountain forest or alpine vegetation. The name itself tells you, children, that this type of forest are found in the Himalayan mountains, that is the mountain part. Now, these forests experience hot and humid temperature. A wide range of species of this vegetation is found in the mountain according to the variation in height. That is, at different height, different kinds of species are found. For example, the moist deciduous forests are found at the foothills of Shivaliks between 1000 meters and 2000 meters of elevation. At an altitude of 1500 meter to 3000 meter, the coniferous forests are found. The trees that are conical in shape are known as coniferous forest. So what are coniferous forest? The conical shaped trees are known as coniferous forest. The example of alpine vegetation, that is the trees which are found here, are sal, oak, chestnut, chir, pine, deodar, etc. So these were the different types of vegetations found in different parts of India, which depends upon the different climate, rainfall distribution and relief which is there in different parts of our country. Children, I end the video with this. The next part of the chapter will be discussed in the second video. After watching my video, please read the chapters line by line and then only do the assignment work. If you are not reading the chapter, just by listening these important things, which are some things which are very new to you, some topics which are very new to you, you will not be able to follow any points clearly. So I repeat, while after watching, sit with your book when you are watching the videos. After watching the video, read the chapter, and after reading only, please proceed with the assignment. Okay children, take care of yourself. I end the video. Bye bye.